One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Join Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The give on the option. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Spins away from the defense. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in.
And on that out route, 3rd down, guys, just want to see a little bit better execution. We want to see more depth on the route. We want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the 1st down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
So Northwestern's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him in? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. It's a reverse. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Lost to throw again. They're setting up the screen. Oh, what a cut. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Street. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He's got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves him with the running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He made the catch, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Wide receivers want to score. They want to make big plays down the field, especially early in the game. Give them some touches, get that confidence going, get the juices flowing. I know it wasn't successful, but I'm going to take some more of those down the field.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Just going to keep it after the snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Smith. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires left. A strike downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Ingram. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ingram. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Makes the grab, it's Ingram. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Sampson. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Northwestern right back to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And he'll get it up to the 38, it'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And the Bruins will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
UCLA.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan. So big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Right back to the well. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Mahoney. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 44. And we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Street. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
This has simply been a special year for this guy. It's one he's going to look back on with so many fond memories. With that last completion, he has now surpassed 5,000 yards passing on the year.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Power football with the run. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. This guy can throw it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Sampson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lead?
Breaks into the open. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Zings it complete to the right. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
UCLA 38, Northwestern 17.
He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Forced out of the pocket. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He'll take a shot. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply don't see from the men of Troy. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 18 to Notre Dame. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds his target down the middle. Take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And he's just going to spike it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Going with the ground game left. Gets a little breathing room there as he's out of bounds at the 10. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.